Hey everybody, so today I wanted to give my thoughts on the Spirit Halloween 2025 leaks that all came out yesterday, so we have quite a bit of stuff to unpack, so I kind of want to get started very quickly, so here we go. Okay, for starters, we have this image. There's not much to show here, we got Valak, we've seen Valak, but we also get a better look at Headcase Harry. I'm not a clown guy, but I kind of like him. I mean, he's got blood, he's holding a knife. I don't mind the color scheme. I like the two heads, We'll have to see his demo. And I heard he has disturbing phrases, but he has a lot of potential, even for a clown. So I'm pretty excited about that. Yeah. But, yeah, also he has, the emergency activator button, so that's cool at least. He's more of an interactive prop. So, yeah. Okay, and then here, we got Jack the Reaper. Now, Jack the Reaper, pretty awesome. I don't think I've given my thoughts on that yet, but pretty awesome. He is motion tracking too, which is so awesome, dude. I'm really excited to see this guy. I have a feeling he'll be a later shipment, especially with all the stuff going on in the world, but, I'm still excited to see him in action. Yeah. But yeah, let's move on. Here we get a little bit of a glimpse inside the walkthrough. You can see Electrified Corpse. And, whoa, why'd I just get two notifications at once? And you get to see Sitting Scarecrow. Now, this is a cool gimmick in the theme, where Sitting Scarecrow sitting down, but next to him is you can sit him next to him, but then the step pad is there, so when you sit down, you get a good surprise. Now, I like that gimmick, but the only problem is that's gonna be weird to do in store tours. I'm gonna have to sit down in all my store tours to activate Sitting Scarecrow. For some of them, I might just, press it. I don't feel like sitting down on all my videos. But, yeah, and then Electrified Corpse. Pretty normal. Yeah. Electrified Corpse hanging. You can sit there, too. I don't think it would work the same way, but, yeah. Inside the walkthrough looks pretty cool, though, so, yeah. Here we get more of a glimpse at, Sinister Strawman. We get a better look at him. I still want to see a really good look. We haven't really gotten that yet. But, nonetheless, he looks alright. I probably like him better than Tallulah, honestly. So, yeah. And then we also get a glimpse at Trick or Treat Pete. And we can see Night Owl next to him. Trick or Treat Pete, I think he looks awful. I like his gimmick where he is a candy dispenser. I think on Halloween, kids are gonna think, oh, that's an interesting candy dispenser, but then he kind of gives off a jump scare, not because it's a jump scare prop, but just because he's probably gonna start his phrase ah, or whatever. So yeah, it's gonna give off a decent scare, but only on Halloween. It's not gonna give a scare anywhere else, but yeah. Oh, I should probably. Okay, so we get another view of this theme. In this top image, you kind of just get a whole layout, kind of. You can see Trick or Treat Pete, Night Owl, Sinister Strawman, Lantern Keeper. You can even see Jumping Spider. I see Two-Faced Teddy. All the props really that are in this area. You can kind of see. You can even see inside the walkthrough a little bit. So yeah, and then down here, get a more of an actual view of what the walkthrough will look like. You can see Mutant Sewer Rat. He looks kind of small. I don't know about that. Maybe it's just that Night Owl's huge. I don't know. But I noticed behind Night Owl, there seems to be another, thing there. I don't know what that is. Madison Square Park, you see that? like behind Night Owl. Like when you see Night Owl up here, it kind of looks like the back of the theme. But up here, it looks like there's something behind Night Owl. I don't know if that's like a flagship thing or if it's like a photo op. I don't know, but that's interesting nonetheless. And then here you can see inside the walkthrough, electrified corpse and sitting scarecrow. Not much to uncover there, though. I do like see this part back here, and that's the train we keep seeing in the teaser, so that's pretty interesting. My God. Oh, and we get the full theme layout here. Okay, that's what that thing is. Okay. So yeah, this is kind of the whole layout of the theme. A is Cryptcountus. We'll get to see Cryptcountus a little bit. B is Bullseye. Cryptcountus and Bullseye are Archway props. I've talked about that. I don't like Bullseye. Tombstone Rockers there. D, Valak up there. E, Headcase Harry. I'm kind of just assuming you see it. F, Jack the Reaper. G, Backbend Bonnie. H is Lantern Keeper. I is Monkey Business. We'll get to those in a sec. J is Sinister Shaman. K is Trick or Treat Pete. L is Night Owl. M is Fire Demon. We'll get to him in a sec. N is Gray Jumping Spider. O is Electrified Corpse. P is Scary Sitting Scarecrow. It's Scary Sitting Scarecrow, I guess. And Q is Sewer Rat. So you can kind of see the layout of the theme there. Now, one thing I'm a little nervous about is that when I film the stores, I kind of like to do one section of the theme and then to do the next section later on. Like, I'll do one section of the theme and then I'll show like all the smaller stuff, and then I'll do the other section of the theme. This year, there appears to kind of just be one big like section of the theme. There doesn't appear to be like multiple sections. Like, I see that there's like 3 like islands there, but I don't just want to show the archway and then like then get to the rest of the scene later. I don't know. We'll just have to see how the store is like laid out and stuff. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we're just getting more of a view of that. Okay, Backbend Bonnie, and we get a kind of a view of Sinister Shaman. Backbend Bonnie, I'm not a huge fan of like kind of Molly. I know, unpopular opinion. I'm not a fan of Bloodthirsty Betty, but Broken Girl, she was pretty cool. So if she could be like Broken Girl, that would be nice. Of course, it kind of doesn't look like a backbend mechanism, just the way it's standing. It probably is. But I'll get to this in later. But I noticed when she's in the theme, when she's like standing, you see like her hair facing towards you, not her face. So I wonder if like her head spins and then she like does her backbend thing. That would be pretty cool. That'd be a fun gimmick. Yeah. And then you can see Sinister Shaman. Just more of a look at him. I feel like we still need a better look at him and maybe another prop. But yeah, there he is nonetheless. Oh yeah, I got this video from Stucky and Bud, by the way. Alright, this is kind of a view at Monkey Business. We get a better view later. But I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I don't like Monkey Business. I didn't like Monty. I don't like Clown Props. So it's kind of just a bad mix. Also, he's holding a box. What do you think the box is gonna do? Definitely not a jump scare, right? Spoiler alert, it's a jump scare. Monkey's gonna pop out of the box. But yeah, we'll have to see the demo. I heard, I heard maybe he might have a second animation, but I don't know. Well, he probably has like mouth movement. I heard there might be a second jump scare, but I don't know. Probably not. I think this is just another view of Backbend Bonnie. Cryptcountus. We'll get a better view later. Well, we already kind of talked about Pete. Okay, Lantern Keeper. Okay, Lantern Keeper kind of reminds me of, is it Soul Sitter? Is that the Home Depot prop? Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's like Sitter of Souls, but the other one. The one that came out last year. He kind of reminds me of that. Yeah, Lantern Keeper kind of reminds me of something that would be at Home Depot or Party City, which isn't really a bad thing, because those are great stores. And sometimes they're better than Spirit, so it's not really a bad thing, but yeah. I'm kind of worried that he's just gonna have generic phrases and stuff. I like the design, but part of me doesn't. I don't know. It's like, it looks like a Home Depot prop. But the thing is, like, it kind of, like, Home Depot and Spirit, I feel like they don't have the same, like, design necessarily. I get different vibes from their designs, you know? So I feel like Lantern Keeper, like, I don't know, I feel like he just doesn't fit the vibes of Spirit Halloween. But we'll have to see his phrases and stuff. Jack the Reaper. I'll just get a better look at the theme here in Valak. Looks pretty good, honestly. Oh yeah, we get another view, or a better view of Backbend Bonnie here. I mean, not much to really say about it, but yeah, also you can like see the walkthrough entrance. Trick or Treat Pete, just a better look at him. He looks so bad, but I mean, hey, his gimmick's pretty cool. Okay, you probably saw my community post yesterday. Fire Demon is so fire. No pun intended. I love Fire Demon already. He is gonna be my favorite. I hope he's affordable. I hope he is affordable. Because, like, dude, he looks so good. Oh, he looks so good. And we'll get to see more of his animation later. Well, we don't have a demo, but we see, like, what he does, kind of. It's even more awesome. Dude. He has so much potential to be some of the greatest props. One of the greatest props ever. Yeah, like, it gives me Baphomet vibes, and I loved Baphomet. So, yeah, I love this. Bullseye. Get a better view. Dude, his face looks AI generated. Like, his face doesn't look like it was designed by a human. Like, obviously it's like manufactured by humans, but his face doesn't look like a human designed it. It looks AI, dude. Like, when it looks like a ChatGPT prompt. It really does. It's like, this is like what happened, like what appears when you type "make a Spirit Halloween clown animatronic" into ChatGPT. This is what it spews out. Like, oh, it looks like AI, dude. But his head spins, which is, I don't hate that animation, but it's been done, like, so many times in the last couple years with Stilts. The other one from Lowe's, so it's just been done so many times. Here you can see monkey businesses, like the actual monkey of monkey business. So, yeah, the monkey kind of looks weird. I don't know. Here we got a good view of Lantern Keeper. Yeah, kind of just what I already said about him, really. Oh yeah, and we're starting to see stores set up their theme. I haven't even found an opening soon sign, and there's already stores setting up their theme? Also, I like that the archway looks a little different this year. I feel like it's been the same archway, just with a different skin from the last, like, since 2018, really. But I feel like this year they're changing up the design of the archway a little bit. I guess they kind of did that last year, but it's still basically the same formula, just with different skins. So, yeah. But, yeah, it looks pretty cool. Okay, and that's it. So, we should move on to the next video, where we get to see some more stuff. Okay, there's the Squid Game doll, Young Hee. He or she is probably going to be like 13 or 15 feet, hence why it's $700. It says it plays Squid Game audio in English and Korean, which makes sense. I kind of figured it's probably going to be the iconic song. The only way this would be like a get for me is if it's like the greatest prop of all time. And I mean, I like Squid Game, but I don't think it's going to be worth $700. I just feel like it's not really Halloween-y. I know Squid Game is a popular, like, it's a scary horror thriller kind of show, but it's not really Halloween-y, so I don't know. I guess there was that one, I don't know. Trick or Treat Pete, just get more of a view. You can see I'm kind of like spitting out candy, I guess. That's interesting. Cryptocounus. Why do I feel like this is gonna be like? She kind of has a weird pose. It kind of looks like she could be the jump scare just by how she's like standing. I don't like the face. I don't like the face. Like the face could have been better. Like, let's be honest, the face could have been better. Yeah. It's just like I feel like this is one that should have been good, but it's just like generic SVI. I don't know. We'll have to see the demo and see what it really does. Oh, and one thing I want to talk about with Trick or Treat Pete, he is Bluetooth compatible. It said audio, so that's kind of interesting. I feel like it would make more sense like if it was Bluetooth and you get to choose when the candy comes out, but I don't know. We'll just have to see. Oh, and here's Trixie. She has potential. I heard that she could be like a Dagger Mike, Dark Princess reskin, with a little more to it. Like her knife is down, got the bag there, her mask is down, and she jumps up like those. The knife comes up, the face like unmasked, and then she says a creepy phrase. That would be pretty cool. It might be cheap, so this might be a get for me. We'll just have to see the demo though. And then Twisted Grandma. I don't like the pink, but it still looks alright. We'll have to see like what the animation is. I don't know what it'll be. We'll have to see. Also, she is inbox only, so that's kind of disappointing. We haven't really seen the demo, so we'll have to see. I think it's her Terrifier Santa Claus. I don't know why I'm calling it that. Santa art. And who is it? Two-Faced Teddy is inbox only, thankfully. So yeah, that's nice. Are there any others? No, it's just those three. Also Sadistic Sadie. We'll get to Sadistic Sadie. And there was another picture of Fire Demon I wanted to show you guys, so yeah. And this is Art the Clown, Santa art. I'm kind of disappointed it's the same art from last year, just with a hat, or just with a saw and a Santa suit, and the glasses are replaced with like Christmas tree glasses. Kind of disappointing, honestly. Like, I feel like they should have done something more original with him than the same prop reskinned, just with like a different suit. So, yeah, I don't know. They should have just made this for Spirit Christmas, honestly. Like, I think that would have been a smarter decision than, just reskinning it. I don't know. But, I mean, he could still be cool. We'll just have to see everything. I mean, we know what he does. I don't know why they're even pushing back his release. We know what he does. Oh, and I don't know what he is. I don't know what this Reaper dude is. This is kind of random, honestly. But, yeah. I don't know if that's like a prototype, probably. But let's get to that other photo. Fire Demon and Sadistic Sadie. Okay, before we get to that, I just read a comment. This might be Grave Danger. If this is Grave Danger, I don't know. Kind of generic. But we need a better quality photo. We have to see what it really does. So, yeah. Alright, so credit to D-Max Productions for this, but I just wanted to show Sadistic Sadie. So, Sadistic Sadie, similar size to Grave Watcher, and she spins her head. We'll have to see. She could be pretty cool. Also, we can see the Dagger Mike doll. We know what it looks like, but still cool. But let's get to that other Fire Demon photo. Okay, so this is from Gem the Clown, the official channel. So we just get this other look at Fire Demon. And, he is a revealing prop, which I liked Blackheart. I thought he was okay. I thought he was pretty cool. And I liked Baphomet. A mix of the two. Oh, yes. Dude, this is gonna be such a great prop, dude. This is gonna be the best in the lineup. I am banking on it. I'd be willing to bet my life savings that this is gonna be the best prop of the lineup. Possibly one of the best props of the decade. I wouldn't be too surprised. He just looks so good, dude. He is gonna be one of the best props of the lineup. He's probably gonna be one of the best props of all time. I wouldn't be surprised. This dude looks so good. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video, so make sure to leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed. And subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, with notifications on. That way you never miss a video if you haven't already. Share it with your friends and family, leave a comment, tell me what you think of these leaks, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.